Okay, now okay, first point is few projects will upgrade every version. If you see here, like let's say Cubic was there, okay, and Cubic, after Cubic what came?
Rome,
Rome came, right? And after Rome, San Diego,
San Diego,
right? After San Diego, then Tokyo will come,
Tokyo.
okay, and then something QT, right? And then some U will come, okay. And before Cubic, what versions? Maybe Paris, Madrid, okay, and M, New York, okay, and then Orlando, and then no,
Paris.
MNOP Paris, right? So this is the flow, right? So generally see, okay, when it depends on the project to project, it's not a standard. It's we can't make it like one standard everywhere. Okay, generally in maybe many of the companies will follow one upgrade per 1 year. Okay, that means maybe if you are in Madrid, then you go to Orlando, and then you go to Quebec, and then you go to San Diego. This way, one after other you go. Okay, or few people like my previous company, they used to go every release. Okay, if it is Madrid, then New York to this one to this one. So every release they go. Okay, so this is the first thing where it will be like you will be getting it in your company. Once you join to your project, then you will be getting how the upgrade will be planned. Okay, first point. Everyone clear till this point? Yes, no,
Yes, sir.
yes. Okay. Now let it be whatever the model that they follow. But what is upgrade is, okay, upgrade will be like changing the entire instance from lower version to higher version. Okay, this is a simple definition that everyone knows it. Okay, we no need to discuss little deeper also. But what exactly our ServiceNow team will do when the upgrade phase? Okay, this is very important because when we are not in this live environment, okay, people will be expecting this one. So first thing is why we need this one is like when you say I have 3 years of experience in ServiceNow. Let's say you are here, and 3 years means 1, 2 here somewhere you started somewhere like Madrid or New York. Okay, so when you are in ServiceNow projects, okay, so you should be part of upgrade process also. At least one upgrade, right? Agree? Okay, there are very few projects where you will be implementing something like just go to one client, implement it for 3 months, and then leave it. That's it. And then they will assign some other small implementation and then implement and then go. So that kind of projects very rare to get. Okay, generally, and for that kind of project, maybe you won't be you won't be part of a standard support project and you don't be involved in upgrade. Okay, but generally as we maintain the platform, our projects will be development and support both. So that time you we need to be part of upgrade activities also, upgrade project activities also. This is second point. Is that clear, ma? Yes, no, yes. Is that clear? Everyone, you are silent, ma. Is that second point is clear, ma?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everyone, please acknowledge. Suganya garu, Sridevi garu, Sunita garu.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. So now see, okay, what we do here in upgrade. Okay, it's not one day job. Okay, it will be taking minimum 2 months of time. Okay, the entire we took three months of time. Okay, the current upgrade San Diego version it close to 3 months. Okay, it's such a big phase of project. That is the reason it is not easy to upgrade every release. That is the reason we skip it, because 3 months of spending time for every 6 months is very difficult for project. Okay, so per year 3 months at least fine. Okay, so now see what exactly we do is try to understand. Okay, it is and all completely virtual because I can't show you practically. Okay, so see how many instances we will be having.
Three,
Three, very good. What are they?
develop, test, and prod.
Right, maybe a temp instance. Okay, it's like a not a normal instance where people will be using it, but we use it for POCs and we use it for backups and all. Okay, let's say you have maybe a kind of temp instance. Okay, this is also will be the same. Okay, when we are buying the subscription, we also can get a temp instance also. Okay, now just keep this image in mind and then how you plan it. Okay, first of all, just select one version here. What version we can go for upgrade? Which version? Let's say San Diego version. Okay, so right now you are in a cubic and you want to go to San Diego version, or you are in Rome and you want to go to Tokyo version. Okay, so first thing is what when how we started here is okay, when you are in a Rome instance, okay, or when you are in a cubic instance, let's remove Tokyo. Tokyo is not yet finalized or not yet even come also, right? Cubic, you are in a cubic and you are planning to go to San Diego, right? So that means your three instances will be on cubic instance. Agree? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Even our temp instance also will be on cubic only. Temp instance we will maintain same like product in production instance, so that if we want to do some POC, the data should be there, the configuration should be there. So we will maintain in a way that this can be an almost like 80% similar image like a temp prod, and we can develop something we can show to customer and then we can take to dev test and prod. Okay, so when ServiceNow announce like we are going to San Diego, okay, they don't be releasing the final version of San Diego. Okay, they will be releasing a kind of alpha release or a beta release something. That means kind it's almost like a final image, but they don't confirm it as like a final image. Why I will tell you. Okay, so they will release it. Let's say the official San Diego release is in May, consider like May. Okay, then they will give you one alpha release somewhere in February. Okay, this is clear, ma everyone. This is how generally the products will be released, ma applications will be released. Okay, so the beta version or alpha version they will release somewhere in February, and they will communicate to all the clients. Okay, when they are releasing the San Diego version somewhere, okay, earlier, they also release the release notes. This is very important. First important thing is release notes. Okay, so the architect or the project manager or the designer of the project, BA of the project, they will go through the version, they will go through the release notes. First, they will go through the work will start from here. Okay, then in the release notes, they will tell you all the details of San Diego. Okay, something like yeah, this one. If you open it, it will tell you everything about San Diego version. Like for incident application, what are the changes? For glide record, what are the changes? What are the new enhancements are came in San Diego version? How it affects? Okay, is that a subscription? Is that a additional subscription? If you want to go, what you want to take it? Everything they will give you. Okay, this is the first step where we need to review and know about the particular version. Okay, why this is important, ma? Can someone tell me why going through the documentation release notes is important?
To understand the changes which is made and
Yeah. Can we have some example? Okay, let's say, okay, so now I will tell you one example. Okay, ServiceNow earlier, okay, when if you want to these things are little important, just try to understand. If you want to create a table, okay, or fields, okay, it was free earlier. Okay, now they included something called subscription model. Okay, that means the licensing part is will be based on subscription. So if you start creating a table and if you create number of columns fields, for that also they will start charging it. You agree? You got it? This you got this point, everyone? Please
Yes,
acknowledge,
sir.
ma. Suganya garu, everyone. You got this point,
Yes,
ma?
sir.
Huh. So now, when you are getting these kind of new implementations, new rules, okay, new applications, new functionalities, we need to understand clearly. We should not blindly upgrade it, because if you blindly upgrade, na, so many things will be involved. Okay, let's say you are using one application that is like out of the box application, incident management. Okay, and in San Diego they included some new features of incident. Let's say like this. Okay, incident is a standard application, but consider like they introduced five new features. Okay, and you didn't review that as part of release notes. If you implement it now, it will come and then place here. From next day onwards, people will scream you why this came. Okay, this is one example. Second example is like, let's say you have G form. Okay, set visible. Okay, there are some, okay, set visible something. Okay, and they remove the set visible something like, okay, they don't remove, but let's say they remove this particular function and they introduce some other function. They said from San Diego onwards this particular function will not work. Okay, alternatively you need to use maybe set something. Okay, set display is also this. I'm just giving some basic example, they introduce some other function and they ask you to use it. Okay, or in reporting maybe they added like, okay, in order to use report there is a new ACL created. Okay, user should be part of that role exactly in order to get the access to report. So the release notes is such an important thing that you should go through it. Okay, and then you need to understand how this particular instance will impact the current image of the platform. Is that clear? The statement is clear, ma? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay, so this is where our architect will come into picture and then he will go through the release notes and then he will try to understand it. And we also request ServiceNow people. They will, as we are paying to them, na, our ServiceNow managers, direct ServiceNow employees will set up a call and they will also give us kind of demo to us saying these are the San Diego features and this will impact this one. And in San Diego we have a new feature. If you want it, you need to buy this one. If you want to stay with your existing subscription, you need to do that one. So that and all will be introduced. It is like a kind of marketing and more like giving a new product with new enhancement for new business. Okay, it should support the existing image also. That's what the main purpose of upgrading the products, right? Now, okay, release notes, these and all, that just a basic introduction kind of this thing. Now what we do maybe as part of team is our architect will go through the document and now we request ServiceNow to upgrade our temp instance to San Diego. So we have a backup image, we have a temp image where we can use that instance for our POC purpose, right? So what we do is before we ask them to, okay, make this one to San Diego, we clone our temp instance with prod instance. Okay, the wording called cloning. Clone. Okay, we clone the temp instance with prod image. You got this point, ma? What is the meaning of
Yes,
clone?
sir.
Yeah, what is the meaning of?
That
Sorry, ma. Yes.
that means data which available in the clone, we are copying all the data into temp.
No. Maybe. Okay. Maybe partially yes, but not 100%. I will tell you what is clone. Okay. Somewhat close to the same thing, ma. Okay. So see here, temp instance is there, and we are about to what we want. Oh, give me 1 second, ma. I want to show that also. Hmm. Yeah. So we have a temp instance which is running with what version? Okay, the same previous version. Now we are about to upgrade this one to production instance. Okay, before that we thought of like we need to clone it with the production image and then upgrade it. Okay, so temp instance. Okay, clone with prod instance and then upgrade. Okay, cloning in the sense, first of all, how we do, that is one thing I will be covering, and what is the meaning of clone. Okay, clone in the sense, if I do clone of temp with the production image means whatever, however the production image is there, entirely the image will be replicated in temp. Data, configuration, settings, everything. You got it? Till today, if I have 1,000 incidents, the 1,000 incidents will be replicated here. Till today, if I have 45,000 users, the 45,000 users information will store here. Means the exact image clone, the meaning of clone is like taking the same image and replicating it. Understood, ma? This point is clear, everyone? Please confirm. No, yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, others.
Yes, sir.
Sunil, Suganya garu, Sunita garu, everyone, Shafi, Karimullah, please ma, please acknowledge. Yeah. So clone, right? How we clone it? Okay. We don't be doing anything. Okay. We will be having something called Hi Portal. Earlier it is Hi Portal. Now it is ServiceNow Support Portal. Okay. So even if you get some issues also, you come and raise issues to ServiceNow as a case. Okay. So I can't open here, but I will show how it looks like at least. Okay, you can't open Hi Portal ServiceNow support.ServiceNow portal with your instance. Okay, general account. What is this, ma? Give me 1 second. Okay, so this portal. So you see here, what you do is you raise a request here. You raise a request to ServiceNow says clone my temp instance with prod image. Okay, so you raise a request for cloning. It looks like this one. You log in with your company account here. Okay, then you will be having a kind of portal, and give me 1 second. Support dot service now page. Yeah, let's see if we get something, some images. Yeah, not this one, not this one. Hi portal, hi portal, hi portal, hi portal. Yeah, it is something like this. These and all general. Yeah, I think this one. Case. I can't log in, ma. That is the problem because it will monitor. No, not this one. ServiceNow High Portal, ServiceNow this portal both are same. Okay, yeah, this one. And upgrade, just say upgrade. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Thank you. Let's try that, man. Let's see how much we have something. Okay. Then based on the references, we can try to explain. But see here, here, this is one thing we need it. Yeah, this is also one thing we need it. Reschedule upgrade. Hmm. Schedule upgrade. This is one thing we need it. Okay. Clone, clone. Just see clone.
Sir, actually we can raise a clone from our portal. Not portal, that our instance.
Hmm. Here.
Yeah, open that instance, sir. In the application navigator, type a clone. Yes, sir, request clone.
Okay.
There you search for target instance. Suppose if you want to temp, ours is a temp instance. Source is prod and target is temp instance.
Right, ma'am.
So you need to create the instance. Then who have the admin access, they can create it, and username password they have to give it.
Okay.
From here we can raise a clone. After we can schedule the clone for particular time. In the time zone, everything is there.
Give me one
After
second.
completion of the clone. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let's try this one. So I just created one account here. That means one. Let's say it's our production. Destination cloud request production in SEMA. Generally, this should be we need to use production instances. These are our dev instances. Now that is the reason I think it's not
Yes,
accepting.
sir.
Okay. So normally, no. Yeah. Give me one second.
Normally we are keeping the target instance, sir,
Target
like temp.
instance, yes, but in our live environments, now we will be having all the references, right? So
Yes.
okay, so clone somewhere like see first of all try to understand virtually. Okay, this is how we will get the details, ma. Okay, if you log into support.servicenow.com, no, okay, there you will get a kind of information, a kind of dashboard like this. Okay, upgrade clone you do there only. Okay, maybe request for upgrade, reschedule for upgrade. Now here only we will get clone also. Okay, so somewhere it is like this. Okay, now what you do is okay there you will be selecting which one needs to be cloned with which image that you select it. Okay, and then you plan you ask them like do it in this time maybe Saturday or Sunday or Friday because this is a normal instance, no temp instance. Okay, there is no much difference. Whenever you can do you want to do it do you can do it. Okay, and then once you are done with that then you go for upgrade of production. Okay, the beta version or alpha version. Why we need to clone and then upgrade? Okay, because we are going to test this, we are going to use this temp instance for our testing, our validation. Okay, maybe for one complete month or 2 months, we will be scanning everything like how this particular San Diego is configured, is implemented, and then is that upgrading our instance properly? Is that any existing configurations are breaking? Because see, on incident table we implemented maybe so many customizations. Consider like you written 25 business tool, 25 client script, 25 UA policies and all. You need to make some sorry some bunch of UI actions and all. You need to make sure that once it is upgraded, okay, once this one is upgraded, temp instance, you need to make sure like every functionality is working fine or not. Okay, maybe if because of these changes, this upgrade, if something existing functionality broken, then you need to record it. Okay, try to raise a case and then get it solved also before you go to actual upgrading process. Is that clear, man? This point is clear? Yes, no, no.
Yes, sir. Means one doubt. Actually, in temp instance,
Uh-huh.
we got to know that there is some issues. Okay,
Uh,
which it is not in like same as in prod.
uh.
Okay, that time where we need to make the changes in the temp
No,
instance
no,
itself
we
for
don't
us.
try the
Uh,
change, ma. We don't see. This is only for testing. So we are
okay.
not changing here. We are just
Uh-huh.
trying. Okay, give me one second. We are trying to know how this is working. Okay,
Yes.
so if we see any issue, now we will report back to ServiceNow. This is not an actual product also. So if we report
Okay.
them, now they will fix it in the main release. That is the reason they release the alpha release here.
The customizations which it is done by us also they will do that one.
No, 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 they don't do. Okay, so let's say you have UA policy, you have UA action. Okay,
Yes,
then
sir.
UA action was working. You configured based on the ServiceNow guidelines. You didn't write any DOM manipulation, HTML and all. You used out of
Mm.
the box functions on GForm or GUser, glide record and all. Okay, all
Okay.
these methods were there in the cubic release. Okay,
Yes.
now San Diego release maybe glide record is improved or they removed few functions. Maybe in glide GForm they removed set visible. Okay, they are
Okay.
giving some other option. Okay, so
Okay.
set visible will not work and your code is having dependency on set visible. Okay,
Okay, got it.
so that particular functionality will break in this particular temp instance. That you need to test it and then you need to report them back. So if they
Mm-hmm.
can fix it in the main release, they will fix it or they will tell us, okay, this is what we are going to implement. You need to customize it. So
Okay.
you are analyzing everything. It's like it's complete testing. You are doing before you start your dev instance. This one upgrade.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Everyone got this point, ma? It's a good question.
So it means alpha version is trial
It's a
version,
trial
right?
version, ma. Yes, trial version. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, trial version. You are testing the trial version and then trying to understand whether it is a fitting or if something is breaking and you can report back. So that is the meaning they are releasing trial version and they will fix it in the main version. If the more issues they see, even the delay also, they'll try to fix everything and then release the main version. You got it? And they will also
Yes.
see they will be meeting so many customers, so they will be seeing like how the San Diego trial version is and take the customer feedbacks also. If some like if I'm a customer, I requested them like, okay, this is very good, the new functionality, and improve this, add some dashboards so that it will helps to measure the KPIs. Then they will add one dashboard also which was not there in the initial trial version. You got it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So here, temp instance will be cloned first and then upgraded to this one, and maybe for 1 month of time we will be completely testing it. Okay, so we means maybe architect will be testing and our developers also will be testing. So we will make sure that all our main functionalities are working. It is not having any impact. Okay, this is very 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 important, ma'am. Okay, existing functionalities are working without any effect. Okay, and second thing is, okay, do in this release you have a new feature. Okay, that feature will be very 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 helpful for your organization. Okay, in that case you will be also testing that to make sure that okay, this will be completely fine. Okay, we can implement it as part of, so it is coming up and we tested it and make sure that okay, we are good with this. So new you got it? Yes, ma, is that answer your question, ma?
Means sir, how means they will give some guidelines like these are the checks we have to do. Suppose you got incident
Yes, we
module
will
to
be
check,
having the
then
checklist. Ma checklist will be containing all test cases. Like, see here, maybe let's say if your example, like maybe see here, let's say you implemented. Give me one second. Okay, I'm showing something not correct, but just see only the definitions or meaning. Okay, let's say in your organization you implemented one new functionality called create problem. Consider like, okay, this is a custom UI action that you created. Okay, in your upgrade checklist you will be having one line like test create problem. Okay, and when you click it, okay, give me 1 second. So many. Okay, so when you click it, what are the expected results? Okay, what are the behavior, everything you need to capture in this sheet. That sheet you keep it as a reference, and then on following that checklist you need to take it like whether this is exactly working or not. Okay, so consider like in this UI action create problem, there is one line. Okay, that line is removed in the San Diego version. So if that is the case, this will not work fine, even the message will not come. Okay, so you got another message, so you have a standard message that you kept it, maybe some other message you are getting it up, you are getting it, Nama. So everything you need to check it.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it is kind of manual. Yeah, and we have something called ATF also, automation testing framework, but it is not that much user friendly, so people are not mostly using it. But manually we will test it, we will validate every functionality, make sure that it is fine, smooth. Clear ma till this point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, how you can raise an upgrade request? You go to Hi portal, means this one same portal, and you raise a like request like this. Okay, where you seen something like this, ma, not this one, but yeah. So you have all the releases. These are all your instances. Maybe it will show all your instances like this: production, sub production, okay, dev, test, prod, temp. You see like this, and then you schedule something, schedule upgrade or something. Okay, you will be having some options. You don't be doing as a developer, but your administrator or your platform people will do it, architect will do it. But first thing is once you are in live, okay, once you get a project, check how service portal, high portal is looks like. That is very important. You will be getting access, but just to see how high portal is and what are the options. And high portal will be used if you get any issues now, you can raise a case to ServiceNow. ServiceNow will support you. Not for every case, but they will start initiating and they will tell, okay, this is you implemented, so we don't support. If you write against out of the box, they don't support.
So for that high portal URL means what type it will come?
Support.servicenow.com, that's it. And you need,
Okay, in
yeah,
from the instance which it is given by a company.
yeah. Once you join to a company, you will be having an access to high portal also. Your
Support.servicenow.com, sir.
servicenow.com,
Okay.
support.servicenow.com. This one.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So first thing is temp is upgraded, temp is cloned and upgraded and verified everything, and we are very much good. Okay, we also have some test cases. The checklist that we are referring, upgrade checklist, it will be keep on upgraded, ma. The more customizations, more you see, the more checklist also will be improved. Okay, that is called upgrade plan. Okay, so checklist will be done. We are running with checklist, and once that is completed, everything is good. Then we wait for these people, San Diego. Okay, San Diego, maybe June, somewhere May, June, they will release officially. Till the time we wait. Okay, once they release it, then our architect will go for upgrade plan. Upgrade plan means, okay, dev, first dev, and then test, and then prod. So first steps are like something like clone, clone dev with prod image, okay, and then upgrade, okay, and then here just keep 4 weeks of time or 3 weeks of time. Okay, this is very important phase. Okay, and well, let's say four weeks. So here dev fixes and sanity test. Okay, and once this is done, then what you do, same thing. Okay, clone test. So here clone test with prod image, and then upgrade it, and then here also it would be more than 4 months, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, or 4 weeks. Okay, here it's not dev fixes and sanitary test. It is whatever you fixes here, move to test and then upgrade. Okay, upgrade and then move. So move fixes to test instance and then send UAT email. Okay, so UAT phase. I will explain ma. Just to give. Okay, once UAT is completed, then upgrade production. Okay, and then uh, monitor means we call it as hypercare. 2 weeks. Okay, for issues to fix. Okay, now yeah. So temp is completed. Till temp, everyone clear ma? Can I say everyone clear till temp? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Once
Yes, sir.
once it is clear, okay, then we request for our dev to clone with the production instance and then upgrade. Clone will be done in 1 day and then maybe in another 5 or 6 hours we also upgrade it. So first with the live release of San Diego, the dev is upgraded. Okay, then once the dev is upgraded, we will just see everything. Okay, and then if we see any issues, we will fix it. We will create an update set. Okay, and then we will capture all the findings, issues. Okay, in this update set, and then we will also test this sanity test in dev. Okay, so see here, one important thing is during these 4 weeks of time, the actual general developments, we will say dev is on freeze. Okay, that means general developments we don't take. Let's say one person came and say, I have one catalog item, I want it very urgently. We will say, very nice, thank you, we don't do. Okay, because we are in dev freeze. Okay, dev freeze means we don't accept any new developments, but we only focus on develop upgrade related things. Okay, so why we need 4 weeks of time, sir? Okay, well, in order to fix only dev issues, we need four. Yes, even 4 weeks are not sufficient. Okay, we already did so much of work, so this is helping us. Okay, what exactly you do is once the platform is upgraded, okay, you see something called upgrade history. So this is San Diego version, ma. Okay, so something like we go to this one and we see some upgrade history. Okay, in the upgrade history, the system will tell you, okay, a report. Just see, this is very okay. Fasak. Okay, it is directly created on San Diego, na? Like whoever given this one, it is directly created on San Diego. But if it is upgraded from, okay, maybe a cubic to San Diego, here while upgrading, system will not apply every change. It will skip also. What is upgraded, what is skipped, you will be having a big list here. Maybe somewhere around 300 to 400 list. Okay, so now from that list you need to take skipped records. Something, just try, give me 1 second. This concept explaining is little difficult. Yeah, so something like it will come. So here the image, if you see na Eureka, okay, they did from Eureka to maybe something Eureka only. It's a patch update. Okay, during this time skipped one, unchanged this much. Okay, so you will be getting some kind of report here. So one UI action not changed, one UI action updated. Okay, one business rule skipped. Okay, so something like a big report you will get it. uh, anything, yeah, come. Yeah, upgrade completed, maybe this would be a good one. Okay, I done. It is getting late. Just maybe we'll try to close it in 10 minutes. Please bear. Okay. So see here. Very good. Yeah. So here ma, this is what I am trying to say. Skipped changes to review na. So this instance is upgraded. It is telling you like these many upgrade, these many changes applied, these many are updated. Okay, these many are unchanged, and these many are skipped. Skipped means there is a change, but the upgrade process is skipped. It didn't upgrade it. So now we need to get those 25. Okay, read everything based on the priority. Priority 5, priority 4, priority 1, it will be there. Highest priority to lowest priority. 5 means low, 1 means high. Okay, you need to see whether this is required or not. Okay, and you need to also see why it is skipped. If you want it, then you need to apply it. If you say you don't want it, then you can say leave it. Okay, something you need to do here. So when you are applying it now, you need to capture in update set. If you skip it, maybe you just ignore it. You just say not required. You got it, ma? This is same like update set commit. When you have preview issue, na, how you handle it? The same way you take it. You are having kind of issue here, conflict. Where you want it, yes. You don't want it, leave it. You got it, ma? Everyone? Yes, no. Please acknowledge, ma. We are getting late. No. Yes.
Somehow, sir.
Somehow, right? So yeah, I know. Okay. So nothing, ma. Upgrade, right? It is entirely upgrading our platform. So there are so many lakhs of changes will happen, even in label level, field level, script level, and all. Okay, the upgrade will not upgrade everything. It also will skip also. So see here, these many records are updated. These many records are done. Okay, these many are skipped. These many are unchanged. Okay, so when you say skipped, you need to analyze whether the skipped records are required to your instance or not. Let's say you have 100 skipped records. Okay, why they are skipped? Maybe one or two may be required. Out of 100, maybe 10 are required. If you feel 10 are required, then you need to create an update set and then apply them so that they will apply to this instance, or else they will not come. You got it now? Somewhat?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? This is only for dev ma. Okay, skipping update set and all. This is only for dev. Okay, so let's say you understood it. Okay, and I have limitations to explain, but yeah. So if you want it, you will apply it, and then when you are applying it also, you capture in an update set, and then you keep that update set in dev. Once you skip it now, once you accept it, let's leave it or update it, whatever, you test it, everything you test it here. Okay, so dev fixes, if you see some else issue here, maybe in sanity test, okay, then that also you fix it. So everything, if you see anything related to a developer upgrade, and if you see anything you need to fix it, you create update set. Okay, upgrade scripted logs you do, and also you fix manual issues also. So everything you will be keeping here, and then be ready during these 4 weeks of time. Okay, this is the first step in the plan. Okay, so it is done. Let's say your dev upgrade is completed. Now test upgrade. Okay, again test will be cloned from production and then upgraded. Okay, and then once it is upgraded, before you send a UAT communication email to customers. So same like application testing, here also product upgrade testing. So every of our customer, every of our users, main users will be testing the upgrade, because they need their own business, na, their applications. If something goes wrong with their application, they will be seeing so many issues in production. So they will come, they will test. So we upgrade our test instance and then we apply all the fixes in the form of update set. Okay, after upgrade, we immediately update our update set. We move update set from dev to test and send the UAT communication. Okay, and we keep 4 weeks of window here. During the 4 weeks of window, all the customers, all the stakeholders, business people will test the same image with respect to their applications. Let's say maybe Sunita Garu is Agile application owner, story, theme, epic, releases, and all. So we include particular owner, application owner in this email UAT email, and ask her to connect to the test instance and then test it. So she will test everything because she have more control, right? It is her application, na? So she will test it and then come up says, okay, this is how it was used. It was working earlier. Now it is breaking. It is not working now. Okay, if it is kind of data issue, something non-technical issue, we will fix it. If it is an issue, then we need to create it in dev update set, okay, and then move the update set to test and then ask them to retest it. Same like application story configuration testing, how we ask them, we will need to fix it. Okay, so the less UAT issues we see if you do more work in dev and temp. You got it, ma, everyone? If we are seeing more UAT issues means we didn't do this dev and temp work properly. You got it? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Once this is also done, okay, then we move to production release. Okay, production will be upgraded and all the update sets which we moved from dev to test and test to prod also will be moved. Okay, and production will be upgraded successfully. Okay, then we will communicate to every of the platform people says this is upgraded and we will be open a hypercare so that we will be available. ServiceNow platform team will be available for 2 weeks of time, and if anyone have any issues with respect to upgrade, they will immediately call or they will immediately kind of raise an incident, and then we need to immediately fix it because it impacts the production. So here, if you do this part very carefully, okay, we get very less issues. Okay, in our instance upgrade, we got only one issue so far. Okay, so from last Monday onwards, Friday we upgraded, Monday onwards. Okay, but if you do less work here, we didn't do properly. If you didn't design properly, not monitor properly, here you will get so many issues. It is like a mess. Okay, we are almost like a peaceful now. Okay, so till this 2 weeks of time completed, we don't be doing any other developments till we are on a freeze upgrading process. Once this is done, then we start taking the new developments, enhancements, and all. Okay, we officially call off says production upgrade is successfully done, and then yes, after 2 weeks. So this is and all upgrade process, ma. Theoretically, practically, just keep this in mind. Okay, but we, this is not one day job, right? So it is very difficult. So each one will follow their own designs. Okay, people will clone. So many clones will be. This is a plain and simple one. Simple one means clear one. People now once they upgraded this prod again they will clone dev and test with this prod. I don't know why, but still they do it. Okay, so it depends on your client. The upgrade process or design also will change, but keep this as a base image. Okay, and here what is clone, what is upgrade. Okay, where you request everything you request in high portal only. Okay, if I want to request for upgrade of dev na, I will go here in the high portal manage upgrades and then you have your dev instance, test instance, prod instance. So go here and schedule it, and when you schedule it now it will be upgrade scheduled, and they will create a change ticket and they will do it on time. Okay, so clone also you will do like this. Clone also you will schedule and then after clone you will upgrade also. So you use high portal support.high portal for this kind of work, not developers but architects. Okay, ma, your work is more like maybe validating it and fixing it and then testing it. Okay, and maybe communicating and then receiving the emails. If anyone send a email saying UAT is not working, like UAT they seen an issue, we need to track them and then fix them and then send back and ask them to test it and then get the acknowledgement. These kind of things more like This 3 months of time is like completely engaging, right? Sridevi garu, is that covered? Anything I missed it?
I don't know much, sir, but you
Yeah,
covered very well.
yeah, okay.
Sir, what is the
Ma, your
patch
voice is
one
not
tool?
clear,
What
ma.
is that?
Can you please check? I just check your.
Uh, what is the patch one, patch two?
What is the patch one, patch two? Ah, okay, very good. So here, patch one, patch two, we don't
Hmm.
request, ma. Okay, see here, they will automatically come. They will automatically schedule by ServiceNow only. They will see cubic patch 9. So when you upgrade it, now give me 1 second. So stats. Okay, so San Diego patch 1. They are now in patch 1. Okay, after maybe 2 weeks they will release patch 2. They will silently upgrade it. We no need to see. Okay, patch 3, patch 4, patch 5. So whenever they feel like they need to fix something, na, ServiceNow will apply a patch. Patch is like an update. Even for Microsoft, na, when you install it, you will be seeing na updates are installing. After that, you will be asking to reboot the PC. Right, everyone? So similarly, patches also will be patches and hot fixes. They will be moved from ServiceNow. Okay, and then it will be upgraded automatically. You don't need to raise anything, but the platform administrator will get a mail like your instance is upgraded with patch 8, and these are all things are covered, cov fixed. Something you will get it. Okay, you don't need to worry about it, but patch is like updates, updates of the product. The more like see here. I raised one case, ma. Today I raised a case. Okay, something broken. I raised a case to ServiceNow using Hi Portal support.servicenow.com. Okay, then it is not an issue from our side, and it is a platform issue, ServiceNow issue. Okay, what they do is they create a problem ticket. Okay, and then they fix it in the back end. So as it is a known issue, as it is a issue where they have to fix it on platform level, na, they will include it in a patch. So when they release the patch to every client, everyone will be updated with that particular. So others will not raise it, and like they are maintaining the product up to date. You got this one, ma?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes. So that's how patches will be managed in any application. Let's say you are okay. Let's say you are a developer, right? So let's say you developed one application. It's an Android application. Okay. So you pushed it to Android Play Store. 1,000 people installed it. Okay. Maybe 5 people reported like okay while I am maybe messaging it, sometimes it is getting stuck. Then you read the feedback and then you seen some code issue. You fixed it. Okay, maybe in during the weekend na, you push it updates, right? System will ask to update the application na, so you push it as a part of update. So you don't only push to only 5 people, you push as a update. Okay, whoever updated it, they will not see that issue. You got it, ma? Yes, it is that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Others, anything? Is that clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is all about upgrade, patching, cloning, and mainly what you do as a developer. Okay, there is something called ATF, Automation Testing Framework. ServiceNow is introduced this one some five, six, maybe not more than that. Okay, eight releases back. What you can do is generally this here you do manual testing, right? Here, everywhere. But here a test suite, you can create test cases and then you can make them into a suite. So you define one time and then you run that suite so that it will execute the series of test cases and then give a report. That's what the expectation, but you need to like spend lot of time to define test cases here. Because see here, let's take one application, instant application. And to cover all the test cases, now you need to make some 200 test cases. Okay. For them also like notifications and all, which are dynamic, you need to write again a code. And code also sometimes will not work. Okay, so spending lot of time with the ATF now, people say like why to spend lot of time, even though it is very convenient. One time you create it and then for every release you can run, but spending 2 months, 3 months to define every test case now, that is one important thing, very challenging thing. Okay, second thing is like let's say for this last 6 months we included maybe 10 configurations. Those 10 configurations also needs to be updated. Okay, so you need to allocate a special resource for ATF and keep on work on it, which is very difficult to maintain. That is the reason practically ATF is kind of not picked up, but it's a good one to choose. So when it comes to upgrading and all, people will suggest ATF also, but it is not easy to use. Okay, so this is all about upgrade. Okay, just keep this as a base, and when you get into a project, when you involve it now, you keep this image and then you will be like good. It is easy only. Okay, so ultimately you will be doing development only, but upgrade related development you need to be more stronger that time. Like you need to know why it is coming, why it is breaking. Okay, and you will be learning a lot of new things also. Like ServiceNow is introducing something new in this San Diego. What is that? Okay, why it is breaking? Okay, and then what is the alternative? That and all you will be seeing it, and you will be also seeing so many new things. See here in San Diego, okay, new version introduced now. So in new version, new view introduced, Polaris view. So few people, like let's say people will say I don't want Polaris view, or people will say I want Polaris view but not for 10 people. Okay, then how to control those things and all, maybe we will learn. Okay, agent workspace they introduced. So what is agent workspace? How to implement it? Predictive intelligence they introduced. So all these new things now they will be released under release notes, and you will be learning it. Okay. So then if you want it, you will take it. If you don't want it, then you will say no. But still you will be seeing it when you are going through each release notes means you are learning lot what exactly the service now is doing, right? And how it is improving, where we are. All these things you will be learning it. In the release notes, they will give you very detailed. Let's say they introduced some 5 methods in G form. That methods information also they will use. They will release. Clear, ma everyone? Yes, no?
Yes,
Any
yes.
questions? Maybe please rise. Next 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
So what is about migration means?
Migration. No migration. Like migration with respect to maybe why the question came, ma?
No, no. Actually, yesterday my colleague tell that tomorrow there is migration
Mi-
for that instance like that it was.
don't know, ma. Migration, data migration, maybe something like let's say you have a tool called Jira. Now you want to migrate the data to ServiceNow. That is like data
Mm-hmm.
loading ports a transform.
Okay.
Need to understand what
Okay.
exactly he meant.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I will check
Yeah,
it
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Other questions, please.
Sir, in real time, what type of checklists we received, sir, to
You don't
upgrade
receive, ma.
to be a part of?
Your project will be having a checklist, and you will be having that checklist in front of you, and then cover the test cases. Okay, and if you implement something new, that new also will be added to the checklist. Checklist is like a manual test cases. If anyone know manual testing, na, so you use what is test case, what is test, positive, negative, expected results, that kind of thing. How to log into system, how to access that particular option. Okay, what is the negative test case, positive test case, that and all checklist kind of. Maybe simple thing is like if you just go to release notes, now checklist, service now upgrade plan, prepare upgrade, learn upgrade, and then here checklist also will be there somewhere. Okay, upgrade checklist. I'll give you. Yeah, next question. Maybe this is service now given one, but let's take this one as a sample. But we will be having our own checklist because Our platform have so many customizations, na customization and then their respective test. That is what the main checklist. This is like their features. Okay, is that come? Is that came? Okay, is kind of. Okay, this is the sample checklist, but not like we don't follow this one because our checklist is completely different. Let's say in incident page I have 100 customizations. I created 5 UI policies, 10 UI actions, okay, and then some automatic rules, reports, schedule jobs, everything. They are all like one item for us. So in that checklist, one item will be there. You need to test it to make sure that it should not impact it. You got it, ma?
Yeah.
Let's say simple, ma. WhatsApp, you are using WhatsApp, okay, and then they said upgrade it. You upgraded it, and tomorrow once you upgrade it, your entire contacts gone, right? So what happened? It's a failure, right? So
Yes.
before you do it in dev and you do it in test and then you move to prod to make sure that production will not impact. That's simple. That's what we do upgrade. That's it. Even upgrade WhatsApp people also they will before they keep it in keep the update in Play Store. They will do all these things. Clear, ma?
Yes.
Any other questions?
Means here we only testing, right?
It depends on your experience. Yeah, mostly you will be testing and fixing the issues as a developer. But if you are going as an architect, 10 years, 12 years experienced person, then you have to design and you have to administrate the entire process of 3 months, 4 months. Communication, plan, upgrading our dev, test prod, temp, and then testing it, knowing about the features, validating about them, whether they need it or not, whether it is breaking or not, everything.
Sir, here cloning the temp instance means
Cloning.
suppose let's take we are going to update WhatsApp. Before going to update, we
Yes,
backup
yes,
files
yes, yes.
like
Yeah.
that, right?
So see here, okay, you have three phones, four phones you have it, okay. One is temp phone, one is dev test prod phone. Prod is your main phone where you have your wife contact and all. It should not be impacted, okay. So temp is something like a test phone. So before you test everything on production, what you do is first you test it on temp phone, okay. Update the WhatsApp. Before you update it, you re-image your temp phone with your prod phone so that all the functionalities, all the data, all the chat, live, everything should be came here. Then you upgrade it and then you verify everything. If you don't clone it, na, the image, let's say I have one temp image that is not updated. Okay, 3 months back it is updated, and now you have so many records created, you so many updates it's moved. So if you don't have the same image, na, if you upgrade it into temp, if you upgrade it into temp, na, you are missing so many customizations to validate over upgrade, right?
Uh,
Yes, na. It's not a proper validation, right? During that 3 months of time, there are 100 records created, 100 customizations done, so many things are done, so many schedule jobs created, so many columns created, so many scripts created. So are these are all validated? No, you may miss it. That is the reason you make a clone so that the image is resembled as production. Then you upgrade it and then you verify it. So ultimately you are almost verifying your production image. You got it, ma?
yes. Means if we not clone the temp instance, there is a chance
Miss
to
something.
lost
Yeah, yeah.
more
Miss
data.
something. Yeah. Every week we are moving so many update sets, na? Every 2 weeks. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
right.
So once this thing is started now, means the moving the temp instance means with the prod data. From that time itself, so we need to stop the development
No,
activities.
ma. Development activities will be stopped somewhere here. So temp instance one, maybe you got your alpha release somewhere in February, but actual release, na, they will release in June or May. You got it, huh? So
Okay.
once you start your clone and upgrade to dev, that time onwards, your development will be on freeze. temp is like you are
Okay, means
validating pre.
no, no. I am asking, sir, if you can say like you were telling from prod to first we are moving to the temp instance the
Uh-huh.
data, and then we are testing the means then we are upgrading that
Yeah.
time, and we are doing the testing of the functionalities whether it is broken or
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, once one that one will move to the dev
No, no,
again.
no. We will not move. We will move when we have,
Means the prod image.
yeah, when we
Uh,
have the actual release of San Diego, then we go to dev. Yeah. Yes. Now please proceed.
that time again the prod data we are moving clone to the dev.
Yes. Yes. Right.
Then we are making
Yes. Yes.
upgrading.
Yes.
Okay, then again we are testing,
Yes. Dev
and
testing and
again
dev
we are moving.
fixes. Yeah.
Uh, okay,
And
okay,
then once
okay,
you
sir.
are 100% done with your dev fixes and all, then clone the
Yes,
test,
it is moving
upgrade
to.
the test, and then move the update sets from dev to test, and then send a mail to test UAT.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. After
After
that,
that,
again moving
yeah,
to the prod
production upgrade, and then move before
upgrade.
you move this hypercare. Once it is upgraded, move all the update sets from test to prod.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sir, if we once our dev instance is upgraded,
Uh,
can we do some development works in that
we do, ma.
instance?
We do. Yeah. See here, dev fixes. We do development, but they are only specific to upgrade development, not like general developments.
Meanwhile, we can wait for only 4 weeks, right?
Not 4 weeks.
Means
Four
here,
weeks. Four
here we
weeks.
are
Two
taking four
weeks.
weeks. Yeah, yeah.
So this
Means
is not
10
exactly
weeks.
right. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
2 weeks, something, but your architect will design this and communicate to business. But let's say I have 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. Now, during these 10 weeks, no more general development. That's it. Why? Because see here, you updated here dev, and then someone came and say, I want one catalog item. Okay, you took the development. So you developed that catalog item in San Diego version, and then you move to cubic version, and then you move to prod. How you do when you are doing development? How you take normal changes? Because all not three instances on same image, na? This one is in San Diego, this one is in cubic, this one is in cubic, or these two are in San Diego and this one is in cubic. How you move it? Is that a good development? No, right?
No, no.
So that's why we said
So
threes.
we need to wait until those updations are done, right?
We need to wait until the entire process is completed.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, got it, sir.
Yeah. Is that clear, everyone? Any more questions?
no, sir. Thank you.
No. Okay, ma'am. So I will end it here. Okay, it's already late.